Excuse me, can I not do this? What? Alright. Should be a pretty short stream today. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Just saying why so serious. I'm tired though. Hi, Deemer. What the fuck? Why are you so emotional all of a sudden? Why are you using so many emotions, man? No need to get so emotional. But welcome. It's been a while. It's only been like a few days, bro. Relax. $17. Oh man, feels weird not drawing for a little bit. It's been like 3 days. How long has it been? I think it's been like 3 days. Should be pretty chill stream today though. Whoa, what the? Oh. Were you busy? Yeah. I worked for 5 days straight. 5 days. I mean, I work so I have one more shift, then 1 day off, then I have 2 days on. So I've been busy. And then I have to do a lot of other stuff on top of work. Today's the first time I'm like, oh, finally, I don't have to do like a million things. I don't have a million things I have to do. So that's why I'm streaming today. I wanted to stream the other days, but yeah, there was no possible. I mean, I could have, but it wasn't worth it. I was like, what do I want sleep for my workplace, or do I want to draw? Sleep is more important. The sleep is way more important. When I have to work, sleep is the most important. When I don't work, I'm like, okay, who cares? It's one of those things. Okay. So I do gesture drawings for about 30 minutes. I do. Okay. Oh, so small. Oh, feels weird not drawing for a little bit. I think I'm a little bit too zoomed in, I think, for this particular one. Yeah, it made me zoom out a little bit. A little bit easier. Also, probably, most likely, I will not do office hours this week. Most likely not this week. Because what? It's New Year's, right? Also, I've been busy. I don't feel like yapping. Bring ask questions, I guess. Hmm. I should put this. uh, Welcome to the stream. Milkshake Deluxe. Interesting name you got there. What is your favorite milkshake? Is it the Milkshake Deluxe? What even goes into a Milkshake Deluxe? But anyways, welcome to the stream. Doing some gesture drawings. Ugh. After a 12-hour shift. Lovely gestures. Thanks, man. I try. Hi, Duvet. Welcome. Also, I'm surprised that you're awake at this time, Duvet. Thought you'd be asleep or dead. Okay, I shouldn't say dead. You know what I mean. No, no, no. Oh, okay. So you're not aware. So I also have a YouTube chat as well. I swear I don't have schizophrenia. For some reason, my thing doesn't show both chats. Therefore, people think I'm schizophrenic. I promise. I'm not institutionalized. I promise. I promise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you're our schizo teacher? Shut the fudge up, Duvet. What do you mean? It's 3:30 p.m. Damn. I've been on your YouTube channel before too. Okay, then you should know. You should know then. Anyways, welcome. Not schizo, that's disappointing. Wow. Okay, listen. I know you like watching them VTubers because they're schizophrenic as fuck. But listen, I'm not like them, okay? See, this is my flesh, this is my blood. I'm actually sane. Actually have an income. Having a job. Yeah, I said it. Not effing censored. Yeah. You're not a VTuber, you're a hand tuber. Top job tubers. Yeah. I work in a hospital. I deal with sick people. Very not stable sick people. That is what I do for the living. And draw anime titties on the side. It's always a great contrast. Oh yeah. I think majority actually I'm trying to think. Uh I think half my viewers have a job and the other half does not. I think it's like a 50-50 split. I think, or give or take. No, no, no. I think like 50% of my viewers have jobs and other 50 doesn't. I think it's like pretty even. But unfortunately I believe more of my YouTube viewers does not have a job and more of my Twitch viewers has jobs. Now, how do I feel about that? I'm not sure. Funny thing is, you would think that Twitch has more unhinged, very socially inept people on there, but YouTube, at least my YouTube viewers has turned the script. They say the tables turn tables, as the Germans would say. AKA they're more unhinged for some reason. And God help me. Furries are a society in net, but loaded with money. But I'm not a furry though. I'm not a furry though. Are you implying that I'm a furry? Wow. That was not on my 2026 bingo card. Oh. So, are you outing yourself as a furry? God damn. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just, you know, different strokes for different folks. Not a furry yet. Excuse me? Yet? Yet? Wait. What do you mean yet? What hey, whoa. You can't just what what is this like conversion therapy or something? That's crazy. That's wild. Whoops, that is way too big. So the shins. This foot is so mangled up. Whatever. The gesture is effed. You can't change you can't choose when you're mentally ill like that. Whoa. That was some strong words to use. Those some strong language you're using, buddy. I mean, I'm not offended by it because I'm not. Hi Devo, welcome. Came at an interesting time. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's my Twitch. It's Milkshake's fault. Yes, you can't see Milkshake Deluxe, but Milkshake Deluxe exists. Okay. God damn, I need to really fix this chat issue. So it doesn't seem like I'm talking to myself. It's a really bad look for me. Oh my gosh, it's not, okay? Egos isn't even here, okay? Egos isn't even here today. So you can't make those accusations. But yeah. He's been streaming more often than art, but I haven't been able to go to his streams because I'm busy at work. You know, it is what it is. Bro found a new egos. Nah. To be honest, if you like high fantasy, you're already 1 foot into the furry door. But I'm not into a high fantasy though. Tell YouTube that I'm not here. I'm just a hallucination. The milkshake exists, chat. It's not a figment of my imagination, okay? And no, don't start quoting the I'm crazy freaking copy pasta. Crazy? Oh, I was once crazy. Goddamn. Completely made up? Nah. You know, that would be pretty impressive. To create a character named Milkshake, have a completely different conversation while doing gesture drawings at the same time. I'm not a master of multitasking, so that's very difficult to do. The voices, stop it, stop it. You know how complicated that is? Okay, you have to think about it, chat. The only way that's possible if I'm like a master of multitasking, or I truly have schizophrenia. Or if that were the case, then doesn't that make y'all fake? Doesn't that make y'all a fragment of my imagination? Doesn't that make you question your existence? Do you really exist? Sorry. What's happening? Crazy. I was once crazy. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I'm probably more crazy than you, not gonna lie. I can hallucinate on commands. Isn't that called being a child with an imagination? Daydreaming. At 20, I got it made up so that you don't have voices that talk to me. That don't talk to you? Goddamn. No. Hallucinating and daydreaming are completely different things, you know? Daydreaming, you can like snap out of it, right? The other thing, you can't really, right? How that works, right? Right? What do you mean you can't always? It sounds like a scam. Sounds like a scam, man. Damn, you're scamming people. You know, I need to start finding what the median age of my viewers are. I do think, dude, I don't get oldies, bro. I don't get that many old people. Milkshake, I think you might be the second oldest person in my chat. How does that make you feel? You have seniority. You got job security, Kappa. Who? Who has job security? Who? I study caveman, so fair enough. Older people. They're just listen. I mean, I guess until AI replaces their jobs. It's inevitable. Or whatever people say. Oh. Sorry. Who? What do you mean who? What are you asking, Deemer? They got a stable job and stuff. Anybody retired is techno anybody retired is usually technologically illiterate. You sure about that? Owl. I mean, there are people who are retired who, I mean, you said usually. I guess you did put that qualifier in there. Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I said. He add the usually. That's what we call a qualifier. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, Twitter's finally working. Yeah, nice. Cool. Oh, Twitter not loading wasn't just me. No, no, yeah, yeah. I think it was a whole thing because I have like two different Twitter. I have two different Twitter accounts, and yeah, both of them weren't working. So I'm like, what the flackety flack flack is happening? But you know what? It is what it is. I mean, I think there is a scale or it's a range, I guess, you know? On the left side, it's like human race. Then after that is like uh what's the term? Like Kimimi or Himimi or freaking whatever. Nikemimi. It means like animal ears, right? And then it goes like farther down. It's like going down the abyss or the seven realms of hell or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question, Diva. I have no idea what happened. Probably the servers died or something. Yes, my guess. What do you mean how fast he is? What? Well, I mean, what do you mean how fast? In what context? Like busting, drawing things, learning English. Oh, it's because he's doing more volume. That's literally it. I mean, I would say like you as well, Diva. In terms of the things that you want to draw, how fast you could draw it, is probably considerably quick comparatively. It's just because the amount of volume that you have to draw. Like you draw what, like 8, 9 hours a day? Like like legitimately draw. Not just draw one line, get distracted, do something else, come back, do another. No, no, no. You're like constantly drawing. Therefore, the speed that you're able to do things is significantly faster. That's why people in the industry, they could draw something in like 10 minutes. And you're like, how? was different. What was I supposed to draw? I was gonna copy something. Oh yeah, stuff. Oh, mud rock stuff. Mud rock stuff. Oh, what the hell happened? I don't even know. That's so odd. The fudge. I don't know what the hell happened. Mm, have 40-ish minutes. You know what? Why don't I just suffer? Straight up just suffer. I'll do study. I'll do my homework. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Okay, all BRB. I need to put my clothes in the dryer, and also I need to get some more water. I'll BRB. Okay. Back. Oh, so dead. Oh, for unsupervised quick YouTube chat, do something unhinged. Listen. They're too busy right now. They're cooking themselves. They're drawing. Thankfully, they're they're uh, their priority lays in getting better. Fudge. Tired man. Deemer. What the fudge? I checked the VC in Discord, and he just effing. Okay. Denpai, yo, welcome. Denpai, welcome to the stream. I'll bring you to my humble stream. There's many people. Actually, wait. Yeah. Many people streaming on Twitch. But anyways, welcome. Welcome to my humble stream. Where I don't know, doing something. I decided I want to torture myself. And I guess I'm gonna do my homework for clothing. Let's see how long this takes me. We'll see. Okay. I think this might not be the best, but we'll see how this goes. So I'm doing clothing practice. And right now I'm focusing on just the big shapes. And then I'm gonna refine it. So it's taking things step by step. Yeah, you could consider it similar to construction. I mean, technically, it is construction. I need to practice my gestures. Yeah. I mean, gesture drawing is great. Now, the question is, how much do you do? That's the real question. I mean, what was your approach when doing gestures? Or you're like, oh yeah, I should practice gestures. Okay, what kind of pose? Just a pose in general? Is it too stiff? Is it an action pose? Or is it like a certain stance? Like a stance. Okay. Okay, and so how are you going to approach doing gesture studies, you know? YouTube, then apply the practice. Oh, fuck. YouTube, then apply the practice. God damn. Okay, okay. So I'm assuming you saying that you're like, I don't know how to approach it, but I'm gonna YouTube the hell out of it, and whatever I YouTube, I'm gonna try. I'm assuming that's what you mean by that. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Hey, don't say Kappa, man. It's okay. I got you. I got you, man. You want some words of advice? Words of wisdom. No, I'm not that amazing at gesture drawings, but I've been doing it for 170 days. For a good while. Yeah. Okay. Number one. Okay, side tangent time. Okay. Number one. Okay. The key is volume. What does that mean? You have to do a lot. Like a lot, a lot. The amount that you think is a lot is not a lot. For an example, right? I do 1 hour of gesture drawings when I'm not working. Or not working. And then when I am working, I do 30 minutes of gesture drawings. And I do 1 minute 60 poses. Or, 30 minutes, 1 minute 30 poses. And you want to do this for a while. You want to do a great volume of C. I see. Noting it down. I'm not saying you have to do this specifically. I'm just giving you some examples that you want to do a lot. And the reason why you want to do a lot, why you want to do volume, is because you're trying to do repetitions to get the feel of, oh, how can I make this work? Because it is very different understanding theory and actually applying theory. So there are many artists that you could see what they're doing. You're like, okay, I understand what they're doing. But actually executing it is extremely, extremely, extremely difficult. There's a small little nuances here and there you only get from doing. And this is what volume helps you with in that. Like, this is an example I like to give is, let's say there is like a class, you're taking a class about pottery, and you split this class into two groups. One group, they have 30 days to make one perfect vase, right? And then the other class, the other half, right? Group 2, they have to make a vase every day. One vase every day. Now, if you compare these classes or like these groups, who creates the better vase at the very end, it's going to be number 2. The reason why, because every single day you do a vase, you're going to see a mistake. Like, oh, I didn't consider this. Ooh, if I did this, this would be better. And what you're doing is you are you're increasing the reps, repetitions, but also you're learning from each mistake. Learning from mistakes. And that's what the brain does, right? We learn from our mistakes. Actually, that is how we learn the quickest. And again, it's about these feedback loops. How fast can you do this? And that's why volume is really important. Because every single time you do it, right? You're gonna find the one small little thing. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done that. Oh man, if I did this for this, this would look better this way. You're gonna find these small little things. Because what happens when you do something numbing, something very dry, you'll slowly but surely you'll recognize you will recognize small little things here and there, right? This is why repetitions are so powerful. That's why people who are extremely good at drawing, they've drawn so much, so long. The amount of time and effort that they put in is more than you actually realize until you actually put in the work. But again, it's about the name of the game is volume. But remember what I said, right? This right here, this is really important. The repetitions is learning from the mistakes. So, one thing that you want to do, let's say after you do your gestures, kind of look back at it. Okay, what's good, what's bad? Okay, when doing this gesture, my anatomy was off. Why was it off? Oh, because this reason. Okay, when doing this, I should do this instead. Or I should notate doing the arms like this. Or instead of this, let's try this for the next round. You could experiment. That's fine. But the big thing is analyzing. What you did good, what you do bad. Because that is what makes someone an expert, someone not a beginner at something. They don't think in binary. They don't think, oh, this worked, oh, this didn't. That's it. You never try it again. No. You think about why something works. Okay, this doesn't work. What part of it didn't work? Oh, I tried doing this. What worked, what didn't, and why? Why does this look off? oh, why is my proportions off? Oh, it's because I don't think about landmarks when drawing. Okay, instead of trying to draw willy-nilly, maybe I could analyze the distance between the arm and the head and keep that in mind when doing gesture drawings. Like, oh, these are important landmarks to think of when doing gesture drawings. Therefore, when I do these things, I should notate it in my own little way that shows the anatomy but doesn't construe it so much, and you still feel, you know, the power, the dynamics, the gesture of it. I have faced a problem where I know it's wrong. I could see it, but I don't know why my hands don't want to or cooperate. Um, that can do with pen control. So one thing that you could do, most people when doing gestures, they don't think while drawing. Yeah, that's an issue. So with you, Denpai, it could be more of a you don't have pen control. How could you resolve that? Doing several different exercises. One thing that you could do that could help is, let's say you make these two marks, right? And let's say there's a line right here. What you could do, you can make these things right here, like this. Oh shoot, this is bad. But try to make these arcs, really smooth arcs, as smooth as possible, connecting these 2 points. And do a whole buttload of these. Another thing you can do, right? Another thing that you could do, very similar exercise. You have something right here. You notate like where the middle is. One end, arcs here to here, and do a whole bunch of these. You can do the opposite direction. And again, make them different. And then after you do a whole buttload of those, you change where the middle is. And you do the same thing. Or, you know, try to make it accurate, but it's difficult. As you can see, I'm struggling to do that. And then another thing is not to draw just from your wrist. Maybe with details you could draw with your wrist, but the big thing is drawing with your elbow and shoulders. But yeah, and a big thing is thinking. Like, okay, let me show you an example. Like how I would, um, and do a good amount of them. Don't just like, oh, I do this. Let me give you an example, okay? Oh, okay, just kind of cut off, whatever. It's kind of hard. Okay. So let's say you have something like this, right? How would I approach this gesture? So I don't automatically just draw. I would think about key points, right? I'll think about this, this, this. Yeah, I'll think about where the shoulders are, where the hips are, and where the legs are. I guess the head too. So I would first notate that line, then note, maybe I won't draw it completely, but kind of like notate, oh yeah, this is where the butt is. This is where the calves are going to be. And then I know there's going to be this point, or this, what is it? This knee, right? So I like kind of notate it. Be like, okay, since this is here, this is right here, the bottom has to show. This is where that bottom is. Could show half. And this part, you're thinking, okay, they're extending their arm. And I'm gonna think this part. Okay, this is this distance. This is shorter than this, so I think okay, I'm gonna make that as a landmark. Boom. And I'm just gonna notate it like that. Anything about the arm and the head length, just think, oh, it's gonna be half. So the head is gonna be like right here. Again, not perfect. And then that part is gonna be covered. And this I like to notate this. Then you're gonna have this part. Again, it's not perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. But I think about certain landmarks, right? And then, you have the booba right here. Then I can notate this part like this. This is kind of far off like this. Whatever. So when so again, when doing gestures, you want to think about, specific landmarks. What is apparent, right? But also, you want to capture the dynamics, the movement. So there are several ways to do that. I'm gonna just keep this same example, right? You could think of what we call the line of action, Think of the head and the spine. And you could think of it like this, right? If you do something really quick, this is the dynamics of it. So you could physically draw it out like, okay, this is the line of, or this is the line of action. So the head is going to be here. You're going to have, this body. Then you're going to have the leg right here. Protrude it out. This point, you have the leg. This is really sloppy, sorry. Ew. Then you have this part of the arm. You have hand. And then you see this kind of goes out this way. Have hand, go out. There you go. That's the pose. Really piss poor. But you can think of it as like the line of action. I think more of it as, or you can think of it as like construction as well. Also, where's the C, the S, then the I. That's another way that people think about doing gestures. How I'm doing it, or like generally, how I used to do it is more like, okay, I have the head, and I think about this. Then I think about this area. Kind of like volumes, not really. I make landmarks. But I think about the general, gestures, kind of being kind of free flowing with it. It's like, okay, dynamics is here. And then like you're doing a lot of like shadowing, right? That's a big thing. You want to kind of shadow, so when you're actually putting the line down, it's very apparent what you're trying to do. Okay, there's this part. And you see, I'm not trying to put every single line down possible, but I'm trying to be very cautious on how using my lines. Maybe darkening the more important parts. Then this head portion, not super important. The landmarks as well as action lines, yeah. But yeah, even though, yeah, you could generally tell what this character is doing or whatever. But the like key landmarks is where the kneecaps are. I'd say head position, the torso, but this right here is kind of nebulous. If you do like this or this, I usually just see what's very distinguishable, right? Very key points, distinguishable. And another thing, right? is you want a little bit of accuracy. So you want to think about picking a landmark and using that as a point of measurement. Like this to this. Okay. That's one landmark. Okay, this to this. Okay, this is going to be 2 lengths. Okay, this to this will be half a length. And if you're thinking about it, when you're marking it down, it seems a little bit more accurate. And again, that's what like the shadowing helps you with. The shadowing, like not like practicing that. Again, the whole aspect of you doing gesture drawings isn't mindlessly doing. What you're doing within that time, right? In that time frame that you're doing gestures is you're analyzing what you're seeing, you're analyzing, observing, and then from that, you are trying to put down what you see at a very extremely fast rate. When you're doing these, you should spend the least amount of time possible. I would say about like, I think a good range is like a minute to analyze, to observe, analyze, and draw what you see. And it's difficult. It's really, really, really difficult because the whole idea is to push yourself. Yeah, yeah. It's to push yourself, it's to analyze, it's to make sure it's like it looks right-ish, but it should leave you kind of a little rough. Because what happens when you start rushing or when you kind of feel like you're being pushed is your brain will start focusing on what is the most important thing. Pee pee poo poo, I haven't seen you. What do you mean you got me? You're seeing me now? But yeah, yeah. The whole point of gesture drawings is to put down what is the most important. What is the thing that will make you recognize what this is? That's 80% of the battle. That's literally 80% of the battle. Yes. You know the term diamonds are formed under pressure? We truly, I mean, that's how we learn stuff too, right? It is through it is when there's stakes. When there is stakes, that is when our brains goes into hyperdrive. What do you think when you're a little kid, when we touch a hot stove, we never learn we learn never to touch it again. We get like traumatized, right? We're like, oh fudge, we're not gonna do that again. Or let's say you do a speech in like class and you mess up and you're like, holy fudge, I'm gonna make sure I don't do that thing again. Our brains are extremely fast to learn from negative experiences, aka just mistakes. Our brains learn faster from negative reinforcement rather than positive reinforcement. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things it could lead into, but the big key thing I'm trying to explain is mistakes are important. Learning from your mistakes, being okay with mistakes. So meaning that when you do gesture drawings, it's gonna look like ass. It is going to look like ass. It's going to be ass. And it's going to be like that for a while. That's fine. You need to be okay with being uncomfortable. And then slowly but surely, you will get better with each iteration that you do. My perfection, now, yeah, not on Discord though. Yeah, because I'm freaking streaming on Twitch. What do you mean? On YouTube, Twitch. No, Denpai. If you really want a better experience with gesture drawings, I would actually highly recommend you to watch a Roco video about gesture drawing. Hold on. Let me find this specific YouTube. Internet are great. Thanks, man. I'm really good at articulating things. That's why someone called me a schizo teacher. I'm not I'm not schizophrenic, nor am I a teacher, but I am good at explaining stuff, I guess. Where is that? Okay. This is one I would recommend you to watch. I guess I'll send it to YouTube as well. Procreate pretty much explains when you're doing gesture drawings, learn from drawing seals. Learn how to draw with seals first. And the reason for that, his explanation pretty much says that it simplifies it because it's like a blob, right? Seals are essentially blobs, but you'll get the sense of, oh, if I want to create force this way, this is how the blob will look. And you'll get that practice. It will simplify things. And the thing with drawing seals, it hyperfixates your focus on, oh, let me understand how to create dynamics with curves without adding the complexity of human anatomy. So first do that. I would recommend do that. Understand, oh, okay. This is how I get the curves to look the way that I want to. This is how I create force. This is how I create gestures with these lines. This is how I make these lines look alive. Once you learn that, get the practice with the seals, you think you have a good handle of that, right? Then start doing human figures, doing gestures with humans, right? You don't have to be super crazy. You don't have to make it super anatomy-esque or whatever, right? You can keep it super simple. Literally, just draw a head and you could draw lines. Again, this example, just, yeah, draw the head, draw that line of action, I guess, or whatever. And then you could do you could do like a stick figure, right? Keep it, break it into parts like this. This is very dynamic. You kind of tell what they're doing with just a few lines, right? You could do that first. And then, start adding once you get a little bit more comfortable understanding. Okay, now that you do the stick figure, now you just add small volumes, right? These volumes on top. Right here, again, landmarking. Again, this right here, this bottom right here, this bottom. I'll have this back parts. We won't worry too much. Then you have the booba. Then, again, you're just doing corrections. Right here, see this forearm, and then hands. Again, you could slowly build up to it. And I'm telling you, do it in parts. You don't have to do everything all at once. You can slowly build up to doing full gestures. It's just getting one key thing, making it decent, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, just decent enough. Move on to the next thing, make that decent, and start adding these blocks. So, because this will build confidence. When you become decent, this will build confidence and this will keep the momentum going to continue, doing more complex stuff. That's what all fundamentals are. It's just all these different things that you could be decent in. Once you get good enough, again, your goal isn't to draw a perfect box in perfect in 3-point perspective. The reason we want to learn how to do that is so we could utilize it to make our drawings look good the fastest way possible. God damn it, DVD. But yeah. Yeah, watch our Poco video. Start drawing seals, then slowly start building up, lines. Stick figures, lines. Think about landmarking, and actually think. That's the biggest thing. Think about what you draw. Don't mindlessly draw stuff. Really consider each line that you're drawing. Also, don't erase or don't do Control Z when you start like really doing gesture drawings. Whatever line you put down, that is what you have. If there's mistakes, great. You'll learn from them. You'll learn very quickly. Welcome to my TED Talk. Okay, anyways. Let me go back to this. Okay, you got me. Bye. When is the next? What do you mean when's the next? That was just my talk about gesture drawing, man. I'm not doing a billion talks. No, I said welcome to that's my TED Talk. That's just about someone wanted the gesture drawings. That's why I talked about gesture drawings. What do you mean? There's not gonna be a dancing stream. What do you mean? What do you mean hip? What do you mean hip or what? Don't give me that crap, chat. Yeah, man. No luck. Just dance. Hell no. There should be a dance stream. What? Then when is shower stream? Bro, what the fuck? What? I thought you like women, Deemer. What do you mean? Hold on, give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. I just got a TED Talk and now showering with dudes. No. Okay, listen. I don't know why, but Deemer has an obsession with guys in showers. He's straight, by the way. Rain a train on him? What? Where is my pen? God damn. Here it is. Yeah, he's straight up gay. Shit, man. That's kind of funny. Is it true though? It's yeah. There's a decent amount of truth to it though. To be fair, I mean there's kind of odd. Let's see. This would be a little bit. Does the bot not work? I mean, it should. Uh, I mean, I'll be honest. Our Discord server is pretty dead. Literally, I say one thing every once in a while. Once in a blue moon. Okay, bye then, bye. Yeah, it should be on. I don't know why. Hello? What, Diva? What? Is it me you're looking? No, no, no. It's nothing like that. There you go. That's good. I could see it in your eyes. What, Diva? What the hell? Can't even see my eyes. What do you mean? I could see the way you smile. What? You can't see me smile. What the chat? You can't see shiz, bro. Y'all are blinder than a effing bat, bro. What do you mean? You could see it. You could hear it. Their heads are kind of. I'm not gonna worry too much about the anatomy of the head. Let's see. The general silhouette. I guess I have to do at measurements. This is probably like a head and a half right there. All right, I work on Blender now. Using Blender to make 20 bands a month. Damn, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty gosh darn good. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna use Blender, man. I mean, yeah, as long as you're able to scale what you're doing, which I can't really say how to. I found your YouTube now. What do you mean you found my YouTube now? I'm so scared. I'm scared. I'm fearing for my life. I'm switching from Twitch to YouTube. Wait, are you Denpai or are you someone completely different? If you're completely different, I'll be freaking lost. I'll be losing my mind. I'm like, who the hell is the stalker? What the hell are they doing here, man? Yeah, fear. At least Watame. Oh, I mean, it's not that hard to find my YouTube, man. It's not like there's a huge secret, you know. Let's see. Welcome to Delaylands. It's facts. It is Delayland. It's not because of the people here. Or it's not just because of the people in this chat. Definitely not a slide against my YouTube viewers. Let's see. Go downwards. Like so. These measurements. I don't know if that's something you should be talking about on a public space. Hey, that's oddly specific, Diva. What the fuck? I mean, the Diva doesn't have any jurisdiction on where you live, Diva, so you should be fine. There'll be a button, kind of like right here. This, please. It says living on your wall right now. I mean, if you were, if that were the case, then why would you think I'm Johnny Sins and Diva? What the fuck? What is this? Ah! Oh my gosh. Of course. Of course. Oh my goodness. Your drywall is tasty? What? You ate it? What are you, termite? What? Are you secretly a termite diva? I thought you were an animator. A working company, enslaving away, getting paid, literally getting paid nothing. Just draw. Or is that just a side gig? Termites eat drywall? I mean, I don't know. They could. That's just a crazy assumption I'm making, but yeah. I mean, eat something, man. Oh my god. My goodness, bro. Do they not provide they they should, you know what they should do? They should do like a common courtesy of maybe giving y'all some like bread. Or literally, or I mean where you live, maybe just like a thing of rice. Nothing too fancy, you know? Something that's very very cheap, but you know, it helps. Single grain of rice. God damn. That single grain of rice is insane, dog. Okay, since there is going to be a crease here, I could start doing zigzags. Few zigzag folds. Um, but yep, YouTube is very delayed. So yeah. What do you mean pay you enough? I don't pay anyone. What do you mean? You think I pay? I have no idea, bro. Welcome to YouTube. But no ads. Better video quality. Better video quality, no ads. Better video player. But not the best chatting experience. Okay. Okay, what kind of lie are y'all cooking? What the fuck? I don't pay them nothing, bro. All right, good night. No. It's not a pack. Remember, I paid you in 2 shawarmas and a Sprite. Listen, that's my currency now, okay, chat? You're getting paid in shawarmas and in Sprites. What? Unless y'all have a better currency. So, listen. Once you finish your next shot, then you'll get your second shawarma and Sprite, bro. Okay. LB shawarma and Pepsi. Nah, shawarma and Sprite is the way to go, bro. I'm not a Pepsi enjoyer. I'm a Sprite enjoyer though. Just just Sprite just hits different. It can't just be me. I think it must be a universal thing. Okay, literally, LeBron James says, "You want to you want to Sprite cranberry during the Christmas, like Christmas ads, or is that way too American for y'all? You must know the ad where he says, you want to Sprite cranberry." And it has this theme song like it's the most There's thirstiest time of the year. Great ad, man. Literally because of that ad, I unironically started drinking straight Sprite cranberries. Oh man, bro. Man, meme culture, man. Meme culture is so effing strong. Bro's the target audience. Nah, but I gotta do it for the memes, dude. The memes are so effing good. I literally can't. As a memer, it's in my blood. It's in my blood, man. Kate's Nightmare. Welcome. I don't know if you're new here. But welcome. Talking about Sprite cranberries. No. Wait, hold on. What? We're talking about marketing. You got me. I know. Actually, no. I think on my chat. Yes, I'm the blanket statement. I think all my chats like it's definitely stuck with like memes, right? When something is a meme, you're like, oh, that's good. Oh, I gotta try it. Like culture is so strong. Literally, if an advertiser uses memes not like low quality, not low quality bait. No, I'm talking about these high tier, multi layered like dank meme lord like memes. Holy shiz, bro. Oh, I got a perfect example. Okay. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2, bro. We must spread freedom. That whole video game is a meme. They all the ads are like, dude, I literally started picking that game up for the meme, being like, being being like, we must spread freedom. Dude, my friends and I, oh my gosh, we started playing that game literally because of the meme. I watched your live a few days ago. Oh, okay, welcome. It's been a little bit. So forgive me if I've forgotten who you are. Not low quality memes, bro. Forgot about the KFC official account. Hey. Not the KFC. No. You you got about you have to remember the Wandas, bro. The Wandas. I'm not gonna say Wendy's, because someone's gonna say Wendy's nuts fit in your mouth joke, okay? So that's why I have to say Wandas. I followed the Espanol KFC account just cause I'm telling you, man. Memes. Memes, I'm not gonna say memes are the future, but that's how you reach generations. He said it. Shut the fuck up. Adjustments to these. But yeah, man. Memes are the way to go. Literally, dude, I bet you young people would be way more into politics if they were if politicians if politicians. Oh, wait. Okay. Do y'all remember in 2016? This is what Trump versus Hillary. When Hillary said the kids should go like Pokemon go to the polls. Oh my god, bro. I was dude, I was dying, bro. I was dying. I mean, I wasn't old enough to vote then, but holy shiz, dude. When Hillary said that, I'm like, damn, I have to vote now, bro. I had to Pokemon go to the polls. You know, everyone's like walking around because of Pokemon Go. Yeah, I guess I could just go to the polls and vote. Nah, I thought it was dead ATV. Nah, bro. It's me. It's all memes and no politics. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Literally, to appeal to the young people, just put 6, 7 skibbity toilet, bro. They'll be the first one to the polls, man. The DNA of the soul. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I don't know that one. I don't know that one, Johnny. Got Evu to unironically say 6, 7 before GTA 6. No way, what? It was supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be haha funnies. I don't. Oh, okay, man. Whatever, whatever you say, man. But yeah. But if you really think about it, just appeal to the boomers and you'll win. Young people don't vote. They care less. As sad as that sounds, I mean, it is pretty accurate. Felix, welcome. You know, I've been thinking, I've been considering something. I've been considering making a YouTube video, entitling it entitling it "Why I Will Never Make a Art Tutorial Video." Even though unironically, 90% of me 90% of the time. No, I would say like 50% of the time, what it is me telling people to not to stay away from doing art, right? Number one. And number two, actually giving people legitimate advice on how to approach certain things in art. It's just every clip of you saying, "Don't effing do this for the love of God." Oh my goodness, like a compilation. Dude, we should have a counter. You should have a counter of how many times I say that. It'd be like an ungodly amount. That I could tell you right now for a lot of certainty. Don't do art. But here's how you draw. Oh man. Like, okay. Here's like one thing, right? One thing is people would like try an exercise, try something, right? And then when they don't succeed, they don't get the results that they want, they're like, oh, F this is a waste of time. But in reality, they're just missing several different things. So let's say like frozen every okay, let's say like there's you, there's this goal, right? And it's like an effing it's like a bridge, right? Whatever. 20-step bridge. 20-step bridge goal, right? And then the thing is, certain things that you do, let's say this is where you're at, right? And then you like try one thing. You still can't get to like your goal. Whatever thing that you do, you're like, oh damn it, that was a waste of time, right? You're like, oh, I can't get to the thing. Oh, that whole one thing. I mean, no, that's like, that's like you need this. You need this. You need this. You like the thing is that people need multiple things. The thing that you did, it's not that it didn't work. It's just that you need these other missing parts. You're lacking these things. Now, of course, there's some caveat to this. That doesn't mean every piece of advice that you get is good advice. or the thing that, oh yeah, this thing works for me. This thing doesn't works for me. I mean, generally, yes. Generally, people like learn in very quote unquote particular ways or whatnot, right? Or things that will be easier to comprehend or whatnot. But you cannot get good at drawing by only doing one or two things. You have to do a whole buttload of things, right? It is a collection. That means when you try something, right? Hi, Shratha. When you try something, it's not that you do it, it doesn't work, stop doing it. No. Number one, you haven't been doing it long enough. So can you really make a valiant, oh yeah, this works, this doesn't. Let's say like for example, like gesture drawing, right? Let's say you do like gestures for like 2 days and you're like, oh, this isn't working. I'm not like my poses aren't getting any better. Therefore, gesture drawing doesn't work. No, it doesn't mean that. It literally effing means you didn't have enough reps. You haven't done enough volume to even see the results. It's like you're saying you dip your toe in the water and you say, oh, I can't swim. Even though you didn't really put an alien effort toward it. You would dip your toe in the water. You didn't make an effort. You didn't get in the water and actually try to use your arms and hands. So, of course, you have to do something for a decent amount of time. And then think about what you're doing. Actually analyze. Am I seeing improvements? Am I doing this correctly? That's rude to people who has no arm. Oh yeah, then how are you typing then, huh? Huh? How are the okay? How the hell are you typing then, Igami? I'm waiting for a response. We're waiting for a response. I'm waiting for the rebuttal. What do you mean voice? What the hell do you mean voice? Voice to text. Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy. I'll believe you. Yeah. Voice to text. How do you have the he? I don't think he can be used for voice to text like that, bro. Unless you have something super ahead of its time. Have those snarky little comments on there. Or the ability to have ones like that. Pretty impressive, no? Just say the letter H-E-H. Yeah, this is like a lot of work. Not gonna lie. A ton of work, actually. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, just people need to think when they draw. If they want to improve, be very cognizant. And then you have to be actually just don't do art, man. Just don't do art. Literally just do anything else, bro. Or actually I should say this, like in order to be really, really, really effing good, you have to be willing to sacrifice, you know? You have to be hyper excessive, or you have to be really obsessed, right? And you must sacrifice everything else. Because think about the word exceptional, right? You are the exception. You are not the average. What do average people do? What is average? They like to have balance. They try to like do like all these different things. They're not hyper focused. They're not hyper fixated on one thing. If you truly were, then you would excel at one thing and forgo everything else. And you could really see that is how much time you spend on doing certain things. If you spend the majority of your time legitimately doing art, like actually drawing, studying, your mind is filled with nothing but art, you will improve. It's not a question of if. Hell, it's not even a question of when. You will get better. Probably shorter period of time if you hyper fixate on it. But again, most people aren't like that. Most people who want to be really good at art, people who have desire, the people who has a desire to be good at art aren't, they don't do the actions of people that want to get better at art, if that makes sense. It's like saying, oh, I'm gonna only spend 2 minutes and then I'll get good at art. uh, no, he got me. Yeah, basically, goddamn. What do you think about becoming a voice actor, Ibu? Who, me? Nah, I could never. I'm not excessive. I'm not I'm not obsessed enough. I don't think I have I mean, don't get me wrong. I think voice acting would be fun, but again, in order to do voice acting, you have to be very, it's a lot of practice. I mean, it's like with a lot of other things. I personally do not like my voice enough. I would have, if I had a lower register, if my voice was a little bit lower, I think I would have done some voice acting. Pretty much. So nothing's new. Nothing's new. Nothing's new. Yeah. Do lots of volume. What do you think about my voice? I don't know. I haven't really heard the full range of your voice, Yigami. Because here's the thing, right? With how I talk, the cadence of my voice, right? People think I would make a good villain, right? I'd say not really, just because the register of my voice is a little too high, in my opinion. And they literally just say it's just because of my demeanor and how I laugh. And I laugh like, and they're like, bro, what the fudge? What the hell are you planning? I'm like, what do you mean? That's how I laugh, bro. What do you, is there something wrong when I laugh? Listen, that's how I laugh, bro. Don't make of how I laugh. You'd make a really good audible book narrator for a book on why realistic reality sucks. Chapter 1. Why the hell are you living? Now, think about it. Why we live in the reality that we do. People are so naive to the things that they see. They think, what a wonderful, beautiful place that we live in. But once you start peeling the onion layer by layer, you get to see how rotten things are to the core. That is the blurb. My new book. God damn, checks out. Dude, what the fuck? Oh man. I honestly think it's just that y'all hear how animated my voice is, how dynamic it is, instead of, hey guys, welcome to the art stream. So today we're just talking about why reality sucks. Chapter 1. It's literally just ASMR. That ASMR. What the fuck? Seeing something evil, bro. Not now. Maybe you won't get copyrighted. No, I will. You use ASMR and it's just yap. I do not have an ASMR voice. Okay. Okay. Apparently there's okay. I particularly I do not like how my voice sounds, right? There's only one person who has complimented me on my voice. It's really funny, right? Okay, it was a girl, and she said, like, this is someone that I've like known for a little while, and she said I have no redeeming qualities other than my voice. I'm like, God damn, bro. What the fuck does that mean? Ain't no strangers to love. Ain't no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Watch YouTube end my stream just because of those two lines. I said I'm gonna stop. Okay, you don't have to keep on keep the lyrics coming, man. Okay, Aldo, relax, relax, Aldo. You know what the game? No appealing qualities except your voice. The fuck is that? I mean, okay, granted. What? This is. I would say. I wouldn't say super close friend. I would say more of acquaintance. Yeah, and I think it's again the only reason why is I honestly think it's just because I have when I talk, I have a very animated voice. It's like a backhanded compliment. Like, you have a really nice voice, but that's your only redeeming quality. Like, god damn, bro. Um, but oh, I was so mean. I was so mean though. Um, she was an English major. She was an English literature major, bro. You don't understand, bro. You don't understand how. You don't understand. You don't. Yeah, as I don't know why. I'm not surprised it's the English major literature. No, hell no, Aldo. I'm not gonna say it in a mommy way, bro. You can't treat me like I'm a VTuber because I'm not. But here's the thing, Agami, right? You're gonna teach English. Uh, I mean, but anyways. But yeah, just oh my goodness. Though I will say, very attractive. She is very attractive. This is this is how you know someone is really attractive, right? She's got asked out via email. So this is during the height of COVID, apparently. So she like had her camera on for lectures or whatever, and then one of her classmates who she never's met literally found her, emails her school email asking her out for coffee, bro. Like, goddamn, bro. Goddamn. Someone just has to make a 3D model out of Evu's sins. Nah, no. No, don't give him that effing idea, okay? She's attractive, but I don't date her. Oh hell, nah, bro. Nah, bro, she's a pick me, dude. Dude, pick me girls? Nah, bro. Nah. Pick me's are the worst. She was legitimately a pick me girl. My pick me girl radars were off the roof, bro. What do you mean KMS at the point? What do you mean by mail? No, like email, a literal email. At least he tried. I support this guy. No, like I give the guys props, bro. Okay, like dude, trying to risk someone up by email. It's kind of crazy. Of course, bro. Misread email as mail. Nah. Can you speak like a pick me girl for a sec? Do you know what a pick me girl is, Aldo? Oh, I'm not like the other girls. Ah, man, girls just like they're always so fake. They always talk about makeup, etc., etc. Oh man, that's why I'm gonna be like the bros. Not to sound like a pick me, but I really like football. Oh, okay, they don't speak like that, but you get it. Give me a tomboy instead. Yeah, I prefer a tomboy, man. I think I got the general gist of it. A bro with no wood. You mean a bro with tits? That's what one guy what Fizzy would always say all the time. Not Fiji, Fizzy. Fizzy would always say, dude, a tomboy is literally a guy with tits. I'm like, okay, relax, bro. Hey, Ibukize, I finally made it to a stream after almost 2 years. Hi, Lars XD123. Um, I'm sorry. Remind me. You said it's been almost 2 years. So I'm sorry. It's me, Saki. Sorry, wait. Sorry, I don't. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't remember you. I'm drawing a blank. I'll use it wisely. Femboys are females with dicks. I don't think that really applies to femboys, Aldo. One of the reasons I never spoke with girls throughout my life is I don't have anything in common with them. I like they don't play games or see the same movies. Bro forgot his viewers. Such a failure of a streamer. Yo, you said that thing 2 years. 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 Okay, how's it my fault? I don't remember. Saki Kitty, bro. But I'm very forgettable, so it's fine. So I'm sorry. See like uh, yeah, sorry. You didn't really leave any impression. I'm so sorry. Us in the future, guys. Us in the future. What do you mean, bro? Is schizo and got dementia? No way. Nah, I remember you saying you don't care about us, but damn, we're strangers on the internet. What do you mean? I think Evu is going to forget out about me tomorrow. What the fuck? He won't pay me the shawarma and Pepsi. Yeah, because I don't pay y'all in shawarmas and Pepsi. It's shawarmas and Sprite. I comment on a past stream you answered. So if you don't have time, that's a reminder. Dang, what did I start? Okay, not even okay. Not even effing Saki remembers, okay? Not even Saki remembers, okay? If the person here said, "Damn, you forgot about me." Oh wait, what did I say to you? Like, oh okay. It's not just on me. Uno reverse card. Does he remember what stream it was? Bro, tell me what stream it was. I don't effing remember. Wait. Wait. Okay. Let me check my YouTube. How many YouTube streams do I have? Let me check. Let me check. Um. hmm? No. We're checking. This is important stuff. Okay. Looking through your emails is crazy. Okay. Could I? Okay. I have 164 videos. I have 164 videos. So that means 164 like streams. 164 streams. 164. Yeah. You better you, go along trying to find it because goddamn, that's a lot of streams. Check Discord. Oh, God, what did he send me? What is that face? What are you looking at? What? Sorry. What is it saying though? Okay, good. Getting back on topic, okay? Number one, Shratha, you don't necessarily need to have anything in common to talk with someone. It makes it easy. 100% it makes it easier, right? However, you know how you really talk to people? You just ask questions. You just ask questions. No, not necessarily just yapping, okay? Because if you yap, you take over the conversation. And here's the thing. Conversation. You're conversing. It's in back and forth. It's not yapping. Once you start yapping, what does that become? It becomes all about you. Me, me, me. Me, 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 me. You don't want to yap. You want to converse. You want them to yap. You just shut up and listen. You ask questions. Let's say you have no interest in that particular thing that you're talking about. That's okay. What are you doing by asking these questions? Number one, you're building a rapport, right? It shows that you're interested in them because you're actually listening to them. And you're showing interest, you're quote unquote showing interest by what? Asking more specific questions. They get a little bit deeper. They share something exciting that they enjoy, right? Even though you don't really know much about it. But if you or kind of reflect the same thing, like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, please tell me more about this. You're building that what? You're just that social capital. But also, the second thing that you're able to obtain from that is so much information about that person, but also on the topic that they're interested in. Why is that important? When now you're talking to someone else, someone completely different, but now you have a basis of knowledge already. So when you're conversing with another person of that same topic, completely different person, you're able to relate to them a lot faster. Even though you're not super interested in that topic, you have something to say. You could contribute. And you're building even more social capital. And this is how you build connections. Making you think. Making you think, huh? You're like, oh, damn. Like, literally, talking to people isn't extremely difficult. It's just a skill. I mean, it can be difficult. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Oh my goodness. You went through 164 videos? Nah. Okay, okay. And also, like, you have to remember, you can just talk to women, like, normally. You know? You don't have to, like, talk to them in a weird way. If you just talk to them like a normal human being, that's all it is. The goal is just talk. You know? No, 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 like I think people makes it too complicated. They're like, oh man, we must share the same interests, or else I could not talk to them. It will be awkward. Dude, literally, you could talk to people about whatever, man. It's just that, are you able to, hold a conversation? AKA just ask questions. What the fuck? Like, oh my gosh, Sadie, tell me about Roberts. Oh my gosh, how big was it? Tell me when to stop. Is that what you mean, Diva? Is that what? I'm kidding. Of course you wouldn't do that, right, Diva? Of course you wouldn't do such things. I don't remember saying that. I say a lot of things. It sounds like me. No, not like that. Of course, I do speak normally, but I mean, just to go up and start small talk like I do with guys. I mean, what's the difference? I mean, as long as your intentions is, oh, I wanna, I'm only talking to them. So the end goal is to, go out with them. It's just like, hello for stranger. Like I can't control it. Okay, alrighty, mister. I play for effing 2 teams. God damn. Effing cheater. Effing cheater, bro. He was an effing cheater. He plays for both teams. AKA his choices. He's literally at a buffet. You know? We out here, starving, and he is here. God damn it, dude. You can't joke about those things. See, anyone else could say it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, me too. But if you see it, I'm like, well, fuck. I'm like, man, I can't joke around with this. Bro, you can't tell me I'm at a buffet when I'm by myself. Okay, that's really good. Okay, 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 that's okay. Okay, okay, that was okay. Okay, okay, Diva. I give you that one. That is so effing good. When I'm by myself. Oh, that is gold, bro. That is gold. Looks like PG has competition. Nah. No. This is not an effing competition, okay? Short-term memory loss, but just the end of 2024, not that long ago. Uh-huh. The struggle is real, for real, for real. You just I don't know, man. Okay, think about it like this, Steve, okay? So the rest of us, right? It's what, like 50% of the population, right? For you, it's 100% of the population, okay? That's what I'm saying. You get doubled, okay? You get double the amount. That's literally buffet level, is it not? Is it literally not? See, if you're like straight up like what? If you were homosexual, then okay, you're the same as us, right? It's literally only 50% of the population. But since you're bi, it's like you get the whole you get everything, man. What the hell you mean bigger holes? Also, I'm gonna be honest, I would assume I think this is a pretty safe assumption to make. I think there are more people who are I think there is more women who are bi compared to men. From what I've seen and my understanding. Now, is it the truth? I don't know. But I'm assuming that. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about anymore. We're just talking about, sexuality. Real, you're not alone. I don't know either, Igami. What do you mean you don't know? What do you mean you don't know? I brought up the gay card and now here we are. Well, yes, we are. I'm here trying to draw my little clothing, and here freaking Diva is like, hey, look at this fancy card I got here. Whoa, I'm flashing my card. And I'm like, okay, man, alrighty, okay, you greedy bastard, you greedy bastard. Okay, buddy, we didn't have it. Yo, is he finally coming out to us? No, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm straight as an arrow. Okay, not no, no, no. You see those videos where they have the arrows and it goes like, "Whoo." I'm not like that. Okay, it's like the ones that are firm. Okay, and not the ones that break or etc. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fudge up, you got me. Women are scary. If you guys hate someone, they hate and fix it later. But when they do in the entire group, but they hated knows about it and goes forever without the victim knowing what they even did. Oh, are you talking about women who are toxic? Oh yeah. Even arrows spin when they're shot. Yeah, when am I gonna get shot? Actually pretty high because considering where I live. There's a higher likelihood of me getting shot compared to anyone else. But potato patata. Potato patata. It's really interesting how they have this. Moral of the story. Just be gay. I'm kidding. Just, I mean, if you're interested in someone, just talk to them like a normal human being, man. I know you got fears and butterflies and blah blah blah. But just talk to them like a normal human being and you should be good, man. We need to make it super complicated. Be the bow? What do you mean be the bow? Moral of the story, your pull game don't change even if you're gay. I mean, I don't know, man. I think if I were gay, I would have a pull. Oh man. Oh shit, dude. Low key, low key, low key. I think I would pull if I were gay. Low key. Nice, nice. Veterinarian school. That's cool. No, I'm not interested. Just interested in psychology. Mods, band history. I said low key, okay? I said low key. I think I would pull. Okay, listen, chat. Okay, I might be a little. What's the term? What's the kids call it nowadays? Like fruity, right? I might be a little fruity. Okay, a little fruity, but I'm very I'm. I mean, I checked. I'm straight. Okay, I checked. Don't worry about that one. Okay. Yeah, dude, without a doubt in my mind, I'm straight. Chat, I have a chip. No way. Oh my god, dude. I am an undercover YouTube agent, and your stream will shortly be taken down for violating our policy agreement. What do you mean, policy agreement? He said low key because he can't get pleasure of getting high. Okay, so what? I mean, okay. So here's the thing, chat, right? I think I've told this before, but I'll just see it again for like reiteration, right? I don't think I've really had like a crush on anyone. Does that mean I'm asexual? I don't think so. I don't think I'm asexual. What's that other term? What, demisexual? I have to get to know someone. I don't know, man. No, it just means you haven't found anyone interesting. Damn. Dang. Not surprised. You're single. No, 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 no. No, no. Like, I've never been like, "Oh, damn, I wish I was dating her. Oh, damn, I wish I was I never really, like, thought about it like that. I'm like, "Oh, man, I'm infatuated with this person," you know? I think Ibuki reproduces by asexually, he just splits. Yeah, I shadow clone myself, bro. Why do you think I stream all the effing time? Mitosis? I mean, that is how you do stuff asexually compared to meiosis, which is asexual or sexual reproduction. Yeah. You know, add all these slides. I think they detract a little too much. Just focus on these shapes. But yeah, I don't know. I think the reason for that is number one, I wasn't. I think I was too logical, right? Because typically when someone has a crush on someone, especially when you're younger, you kind of put them on a pedestal and you like you kind of think about them in XYZ way. However, for me, I was so focused on other things, I literally did not care. Like I was so into anime, I literally did not care. Or I was so focused on doing other things, I really like didn't really think about like, oh wow, that person like for me, right? I just see someone really attractive walk by or like a cute girl or whatever, and I'm like, oh wow, they're really cute. Okay, whatever. On with my day. I'm like, oh my gosh, this person's really cute. I really want to talk to them. Man, if they were my girlfriend, oh my, like I never thought about that. I'm literally like, oh, cute girl walk by. Okay, whatever. Move on. That that's I don't know, man. How do you work on a daily basis? You do, like chemicals or pathogens? I told you I work in the hospital. I work with people who are dying. who cannot breathe. That's what who I work with. I work in the ICU. I work in the emergency department. I mean, hell, I actually worked in the emergency department last night. Bro, help. I can't wait till next year. I come on stream and find out he's married to a man. Nah. Anime weeb? Yeah, I am. CPR? Yeah. Yeah. You're interested in 2D? I'm like that too. Already. Bro works in the ICU, but there's no C. But C, no one. God damn, bro. In the sense, I'm not really attracted. Yeah. Like okay. This is how I like really. This is my mindset for that, right? It's not that I'm like not interested. It's just that my focus is on other things. Like for instance, right? I'm so focused at getting better at art. It doesn't matter if there's a cute single girl walking by. I'm so hyper focused on getting better at this thing. I may recognize it, but I'm not gonna, get steered away. Or no, good example. You know the Matrix. Okay, wait, hold on. Y'all know about the Matrix, right? Y'all seen the Matrix, right? Like that movie's what, 26 years old now, right? Right? Or no, y'all are too young for that. If y'all are too young for that, then goddamn, bro. No. I'm gonna talk specifically about the woman in the red dress. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? If you don't, then you're a child. Either you're not cultured or you're a little infant, bro. It's like some Indian myth where this happens. A guy meditating, God comes to distract him. He tames a lightning him by ignoring it. Kind of, yeah. Kind of esque. In the more in the sense that when you're hyper fixated on something, when you're trying to be again like exceptional, those things kind of like pass by, whatever. Bro, where did your subscribers go? I don't even know where did my subscribers go. The day people worship Ivu is not far. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Hey, whoa. I do not want an effing cult, okay? Listen, I am mere mortal. I am just like you. I am human, okay? I'm no deity. I'm no prophet. I'm just some random guy in the internet you found, okay? No, goddamn. Let's not, okay? Let's literally not. Let's not do that. We only got 256. Yeah. You think I'll blow up? Nah. Okay, you have to remember, right? I'm not like, if I truly wanted to grow my viewership on like YouTube, right? I'll do things very differently, right? Very, very, very differently if I was truly worried about growth on this channel. But I'm not. I could care less. If the same amount of people says if I grow very little, I like, to me, it's not, that's not the point of this channel. It's more for like archiving, fun chats here and there, and then my art progression. That's the purpose of this channel. It's not to be popular. It's not to do art full time. It's not trying to like educate people. It's none of that. It's just, yeah, just VODs of what I draw, how I'm doing, if I'm getting better or not. It's like a diary. Literally it. Just archived. OMG, guys, he's not an alien. Oh my god. Oh, Waziwuki, what is your wisdom? Nothing. I'm grateful to have this knowledge. Oh my god. Okay. What the hell is this? Hmm. Uh, I guess that is what I could generally do. You pretty much get the vibe from the silhouette and everything. So I think that is pretty good. Yes, I could render this tomorrow. Yeah, I could render that tomorrow. Okay, chat. I need to go to sleep. I need to end the stream so I can go to sleep. I do have work tomorrow. If I sleep now, I could get 6 hours of sleep. If I delay any longer, then I'll get like 5 to 4 hours. And yeah, that's not good to have that little sleep when taking care of sick people, all YouTube paths lead to YouTuber losing what their channel once was. What? How could I be a dying channel if I had little to no viewers at the beginning? Hi, Wookie. Yeah, gotta go. Gotta be later next stream. Bye bye. Tell your husband I said hi. I don't have a husband. What do you mean? I don't have a husband. What the hell? Anyways, y'all, I'll see you later. Might stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, bye. Also, happy Lunar New Year's for those who celebrate it in Asia, because I know it's pretty close. But anyways, bye. Bye.